The meeting of two South Korean visual icons has always been a magnet for public attention, especially when both are in one frame at a prestigious fashion event. This is what happened when BTS's V, KimTaehyung, and Bae Suzy were caught on camera together at CELINE's show, sparking a wave of incredible reactions from fans to global netizens. It's not just about their status as top stars, but the aura, gestures, and natural chemistry that radiate that make the moment too romantic to ignore. Since the photos circulated on social media, the timeline was immediately filled with excited comments. Many refer to these as VisualElite meetings, a term often used for public figures with above-average visual charm and charisma. VBTS is known for his sharp but gentle eyes, while Suzy has an elegant and graceful aura that seems to never fade. When the two stand side by side in CELINE's signature style, the result is a visual combination that instantly steals the focus. Aura fashion world class. The CELINE show itself is known as an exclusive stage that brings together the world's top celebrities. VBTS, as a global ambassador, appears in a minimalist masculine style that exudes cold but classy charisma. Her every move seems designed for the camera, underscoring her status as a global fashion icon. On the other hand, Bae Suzy comes with a touch of feminine elegance, simple yet bold. The clothes she wears reinforce the image of first love that has been inherent, but this time wrapped in maturity and luxury. When the camera captured the moment the two stood close together, many were instantly transfixed. No excessive gestures, nor dramatic interactions. But precisely therein lies its strength. A short look, a slight smile, and natural body language are enough to make the public speculate. Many fans call their chemistry real and not made up, as if the two were in the same frame. Reactions of netizens and fans. It didn't take long for the photos to go viral. On various platforms, comments have sprung up in enthusiastic tones. Some fans said they were misfocused because they didn't know who to look at first. Some refer to this meeting as visual overload, because the combination of the two is too perfect. ARMY and Suzy's fans were involved in a heated discussion. Despite coming from different fandoms, many agreed that this moment deserves to be appreciated as a meeting of two big stars who are both professional and classy. Some netizens even wished, imagining what if the two were one day involved in a joint project, be it a photo shoot, an advertisement, or even a drama. However, not a few also remind to enjoy this moment limited to visual and fashion appreciation. They emphasize that CELINE's show is a professional space, and the chemistry seen could be the result of each individual's natural charisma. Even so, speculation remains inevitable. That's the dynamic of the entertainment world. KimTaehyung, the charisma that always speaks. VBTS is known as a figure who is able to create an atmosphere just by his presence. Her gaze is often called storytelling, making anyone nearby look more alive on camera. In moments with Suzy, this charisma feels even stronger. Many judged that V looked calmer, more mature, and confident, a reflection of his long journey as a global artist. The existence of V at international fashion events is no longer new, but each appearance always brings a different color. This time, Suzy's presence beside him seemed to create a visual harmony that was difficult to describe in words. It's as if two different worlds meet in the same spot. Bae Suzy, an elegance that never fades. On the other hand, Bae Suzy proves that her charm remains relevant and strong amid changing trends. It doesn't have to be a big gesture to attract attention. It is enough to stand and smile. The camera seems to be naturally fixed on him. In the photos with V, Suzy looks comfortable and confident, exuding a calm aura that only strengthens the romantic impression. Many fashion observers praised how Suzy was able to balance V's strong presence without sinking or dominating. The two appear equal. That's what makes their chemistry feel right, between professionalism and public imagination. It is important to remember that the world of entertainment always goes side by side with the public imagination. One photo can give birth to thousands of interpretations. In the case of VBTS and Bae Suzy on CELINE, the public seemed to find room to dream, imagine collaborations, or simply enjoy the visuals of two big stars in one frame. Is this moment really romantic, or is it just the result of fan perception? The answer may be different for everyone. But one thing is for sure, BTS's V and Bae Suzy's meeting at CELINE managed to create a huge impact, proving the visual power, charisma, and appeal of the two Korean icons on the global stage. Why is the reaction so great? VBTS and Bae Suzy are not random names. Both are icons of a generation representing the pinnacle of popularity, quality, and charisma in their respective fields. V is known not only as a global idol, but also as a figure with a strong artistic soul. The way he looks at the camera often feels personal, as if talking directly to the audience. While Suzy, long referred to as Nation's First Love, carries an image of mature elegance, empathy, and unfeigned elegance. When two figures with such a powerful aura were united in one visual narrative, the public naturally began to read the meaning behind the silence. Social media explodes, not because of rumors, but feelings. Interestingly, most of the reactions on social media did not directly talk about dating or secret relationships. Precisely what appears is an expression of feelings. Why does it look sad but beautiful? Like two people who understand each other without having to talk. His vibe is like a love that never starts, but never really ends. These comments show that what is viral is not gossip, but collective emotion. The public felt touched by something abstract, something that might have come from each other's personal experiences, then reflected through V and Suzy's visuals. CELINE and the art of framing emotions. As a brand, CELINE is known for playing the narrative of silence. They do not sell love stories explicitly, but rather present a space for the audience to interpret for themselves. In this context, V and Suzy are not positioned as a couple, but as two characters in the same emotional world. The clothes they wear also reinforce the impression, simple cuts, neutral colors, and expressions that are far from euphoric. It's not about excessive glamour, but rather about the depth of taste. No wonder many fans say that this portrait feels like a movie scene cut in the middle of the story. We don't know at first. We don't know the end. All we see is a moment of silence full of meaning between public imagination and reality. It is important to note that until now there has been no confirmation of any personal relationship between BTS's V and Bae Suzy. All the romantic readings that appear are more a reflection of the way the public interprets these visuals. But on the other hand, this phenomenon proves one important point. V and Suzy have strong visual chemistry, even without direct interaction. And in the entertainment industry, this kind of chemistry is often more influential than a forced narrative. Why is unspoken romanticism so touching? Perhaps because in a world full of clarifications, confessions, and sensational headlines, the public simply longs for something to be left hanging elegantly. Not all feelings need to be named. Not all affinities need to be explained. Portraits of V and Suzy remind us of the kind of emotions we often keep to ourselves, feelings that are never expressed but continue to live in memory. Long-term impact, more than just viral. After this portrait went viral, BTS and Bae Suzy's V name again became a cross-fandom discussion. Not in the context of conflict, but of appreciation. Many praised CELINE's visual courage. Many admired the maturity of her second image. This is not just a momentary trend. It's an example of how art, fashion, and public emotion can converge in one quiet, yet distant, echo. Cover. VisualElite Meets is not just a sensational title, but a real picture of the public's reaction to this rare moment. BTS's V and Bae Suzy, with all their charm and professionalism, managed to turn a fashion event into a heated conversation full of emotion, imagination, and admiration. Romantic or not, one thing is undeniable. This moment will long be remembered as one of the most iconic visual encounters in the world of K-pop and Korean entertainment.